Welcome back. I reckon it's worth taking a closer look at what's happened with Coforge and why we're seeing such a huge up move and perhaps also defying gravity in markets which are otherwise, well, moving closer to the ground. Let's get in Rucha to tell us all that's behind the earnings for the quarter gone by. Rucha, over to you.
Yeah, Agam, so your happiness totally justifies for Coforge because now it is clocked an upper circuit over here. The third quarter results show that revenue was up about 8.5%, margin came in flat at 11.8%, profit up at 6.5%, but numbers does not seem phenomenal, but the commentary which happened at 8:15 today morning was very, very strong. Just brief highlights on what they mentioned on the call. They said that all the segments are doing well. Remember that most of the IT companies called out for healthcare not doing well, manufacturing not doing well, but Coforge is the one which saw a decent growth across all the sectors, and after a couple of quarters is when Coforge has registered a broad-based growth over here. Also, the pipeline has come very, very strong. Executable order book stands at about $1.4 billion, up 40% year-over-year basis, and this is the second consecutive quarter of $500 million plus order intake. So healthy deal pipeline, and they also said that they're expecting a robust and sustained growth in FY26 as well because of this very strong pipeline. In terms of margin, well, they expect further increase in margin in the Cigniti. Now, Cigniti is one of the acquisitions which these guys had made a couple of quarters back, and that is why they expect margin to be to go up in the coming quarters. Travel also saw a very healthy momentum, and banking, insurance, as other IT company also mentioned. Coforge also said that banking, insurance was very, very good. And lastly, constant currency terms, which is important for an IT company, up about 8.5% on a quarter-on-quarter basis and 40.3% on a YOY basis based on the top line numbers. Let's look at the stock price performance over the last 1 year. 48% surge in last 1 year. So remember that this was one of the top performing stocks of Nifty IT after Persistent Systems in CY24. And lastly, last 6 months performance, again, up about around 45%. So this is what we have on Coforge.